What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. And one of the things that I have a real issue with Madden Ultimate Team this year is that I don't think it was properly planned out with the field passes. Let me know if you guys agree. A lot of us are completely maxed out with our MUT level, right? And I know in the past, the way that they had it, like say we would go to level 50. Remember how they used to just reset it and it was level 50? And we would get to level 50, get everything, and just wait for the one thing to actually, for it to reset after like 3 months. Sometimes they didn't even do a reset. Like, I don't believe they did a good job last year with the way they had the MUT levels. But now when they introduced the field passes, it doesn't really make any sense for them to stop letting us have something to do. And that doesn't really involve the competitive, which lasts for 2 weeks. This mode right here, we have 18 more days to be able to get to level 61. A lot of people that grind the game are already going to be there. And like I said, I understand the competitive field pass. I understand that they just dropped the gridiron field pass. All that is great. Headliners has been there. They still have 18 days left with that. Ultimate Kickoff, we maxed that out. But what I'm saying is, it has to be more to do, not only for the online guys, but for the guys that don't play online. Like for the solo battle guys, right? Solo battle guys are telling me, I don't think they really appreciate us. A lot of people play the game offline though, so I don't know if they don't appreciate you, but I can understand what you guys are talking about as far as field pass goes. Because the only way you're able to do a lot of the things as far as getting these new players that come every 2 weeks is playing solo battles. But you pretty much can't miss one. So because of that, it becomes very, very involved for the offline players. And for me, I'm an online guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love it. But if my viewers are having problems with it, I have to address it. And I'm addressing it as a whole, because what they could do, right, is they can make something that is competitive, but specifically for the offline user. Because this field pass system, it has a lot of potential. But they've done a horrible job of making sure that you get rewards on time based on what you've already completed. And that's what I think is driving everybody crazy. It's not more or less the fact that, they took away the old school way of just grinding the game and stuff like that. We're not getting what we're supposed to get, and a lot of people are unhappy. Because of that, there's been a lot of outroar for different things, but I'm trying to address it as a whole and to say there should always be something that you should be grinding towards. You see what I'm saying? Because if you're going to change it to this format, why not make it a better format? Why are you going to create field pass and then you're still pretty much behind the 8 ball, because so many people are not getting rewards from winning Super Bowls. So many people are not getting rewards from general upgrades, and you still have the offline guys like, yo, what's up? Can I get something? Now look, in EA's defense, I believe no money spent has turned out to be a lot more lucrative than we first thought. Okay? There's been a lot more involved. There's been a lot more free players. The challenges and everything that's available have been great. But I would like to see something as far as field pass goes for the offline user. Because it's a lot of you guys telling me that, right? Yo, G, nobody is showing us any love. We need to get this done. Yo, talk about it. Let's see what's going on. So there goes. I spoke about it. I do believe as far as the season XP goes, there are a lot of different ways that they can implement more than just the, when you come to the competitive field pass situation, because they never updated this after the first go around. Nobody upgraded it at EA. So when I got done with this was kind of fascinating, because everything that you do with the competitive field pass, you get the upgrades here for the XP initially, and you still would have to play a lot of the, the solo battles. Like I said, you can't miss a day, which is very, it's unfair to the players that play offline. And it's also ridiculous because they, like I said, they didn't update a lot of this stuff. So after you do it the first time, you were just done with it. So the field pass itself, I've been looking at all of these grayed out for a very, very long time. And there's literally nothing else to do. So everybody's just running around like, yo, what else, what are we doing? We're playing head to head, we're doing all this stuff, but there's no benefit. EA has to make sure that there's something other than the competitive, with the way that they have it every 2 weeks, that you're able to grind for if they want people to play the game, because other than that, you're just playing the game and accumulating stats and nothing else is going on. Now, some of you were saying, you know what? Did they make a mistake by getting rid of the Ultimate Champion, the MUT Master, stuff like that? I think the replacement with giving us a new player every 2 weeks kind of balances out although I did not use this player. Let me know if you guys use the Sutton. I've had him. I've never put him in the lineup. I don't really care for him, at all. So it's like, yo, whatever. But let me know if you used him. But the Woolen was pretty good. They've had good players. The quarterback initially, Trevor Lawrence, he was really good for a little bit. So I understand the premise of that, taking away the Muttmaster and going to every 2 weeks. But again, when you had Muttmaster and you had certain objectives, a lot of the stats that you were building up, they went towards something. The argument is, a lot of us are just playing the game for no reason. Yo, look, you don't have to play Mutt Champions right now if you've already maxed out everything, because this doesn't roll over. So once you get to a certain point, why are you even playing the mode? Other than the fact that you're like, yo, I gotta get my Madden, and you gotta get your Madden fixed. Like, a lot of us are just like straight Madden junkies. Like, yo, it don't matter what they give me, I don't care, I'm gonna play it anyway. But you gotta understand, with the way that the game is itself, it's already a frustrating game to play online. And then when you just like, yo, I'm gonna play it anyway, and then you're not getting anything for it when there's so much potential from just stats itself. Remember, it wasn't all about the Muttmaster. There were certain things that was like on a timeline where you would just accumulate stats, and throughout the year, like, 5,000 touchdowns, stuff like that. All that stuff is gone. They don't give you packs. They don't give you everything is gone. It's impossible to really come up the way we used to, because they've taken everything away from the mode, and they force you in certain aspects. Like, they're not telling you have to, but it's like, if you're gonna play the game online, you might have to buy a bundle. Like, because dudes are coming out there with full God squads. Like, yo, I seen a 99 freaking Jesus Christ the other day. I'm like, yo, bro, whoa. Like, dude, okay. Dude he had 84. I thought he was Randy Moss reincarnated, and he just mossing me uncontrolled. Bro, it gets wild, because dudes will spend the money. And that's what people have to understand, right? If you're going to balance the game out and make it so that everybody can enjoy it, you have to make it so that the offline players are not forced to have to play every single solo battle because they refuse to play the Mutt Champions. You have to make it so that there's always some type of upgrade. It has to be a field pass that's available, for the offline players. Obviously, the online players will still be able to get it, but I'm just saying, I think what the major thing is the rewards. Because the players are good enough for you to have to grind, but by the time these players get it, it's at the end of pretty much the cycle, because it's every 2 weeks. And I think that's what the outcry is it's so difficult for you to get it. Now, I don't mind them having to do a lot more, but they limit how much you can do per week. So even if you wanted to grind it and be an offline player, it's still you're at a disadvantage. So those are just some of the things I want to see them fix. Give us something that, give us back that ability to be able to accumulate all those things throughout the year and get random 50K, 100K coins. You remember that, guys? Like, you get to 1,000 fumbles and then you just get 100K. They've taken away every valuable asset of reward, and they've made it so impossible. The new legend power-up system, like, everything that they've done has kind of been ridiculous. So I want to get your feedback on that. Is there something that you think EA can do to help fix the situation, to make it a little bit more enjoyable for not only our online players, but our offline players as well? Please drop me a line in the comment section. Let me know. And I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. You enjoy your day. One love, y'all.